What is up, guys? Jonas95 and I'm back to review, and this time we'll look at I got is a Transformers War for Cybertron War for Cybertron Trilogy's Leader Class Shockwave. Now this figure was made by Hasbro in 2019. Originally released in 2018, that was a holiday, but that was not come out yet until 2019 release. So you can see I already come out of the package. Before we look at this vehicle mode, let's take a look at the package first. Here, and then we look at the Shockwave's package. It looks pretty nice looking, just a window box. It says Seas of War for Cybertron Trilogies. It says Asian 80 and up. It says the car. The other side, nice look of very artwork and image of Shockwave. Nice if it says Leader Class. Bottom, he has nothing signed it. And on the back of the box, there is no re-up. There's no re-up, unfortunately. There's no bio. You can't read his bio characters. On top here it says WFCS number 14. Shows a little different modes gimmicks. Down here shows the figures of Beowulf. There is Ultra Magnus. The other figures of Beowulf, there's Ultra Magnus. Might as well we'll pick up this. He also has warning sign, warning you don't want to shotgun Shockwave because he'll blast you. It says 28 step. Now get this package away. Let's take a look at this one. He also comes with instructions. It shows to how to transform to Robo mode. He also showed how to put the armor on. He also comes with looks like how to transform to landing gear. Nice and close instruction list. So here is Shockwave. He is some kind of battleship mode, some kind of spaceship. This kind of reminds me from the Cybertron jet from the Transformers movie 1986. He looks nice looking, some sort of spaceship. Now this one, he does not have wheels on here. Nice little details. He also has he does have a little landing gear. He has a little landing gear. You guys see, it's got landing gear. Let me hear this. Now, size-wise, he's kind of big one. I like detail. Has the yellows, his eyes. It looks like a cockpit or a bridge. Excuse me. He also he has a little black rubber tube, which is just like the Vince's original one. They did take off this one does not take off. Nice detail. There's no robot and junks. The details. Now, the Transformers Shockwave's Robo mode is pretty simple. But before that, first there's the unpeg his removable, little some kind of jetpack. But before I take out this, I'm going to say something, a very true move secret mode. Something there. And we get Shockwave's gun mode, the laser gun mode, whatever, was a true mode. So why they can't call it gun modes? I guess apparently was parents complaining because they violated this one. So anyway, I really like he has a turn. Firstly, let's take this turns remove, and try and take remove. There's a unpeg, twin parts, and like I said before, this looks open. Firstly, let's take this unpeg. We'll cool out here. See that there's a little sliding into this here. But connect here. Do what it's actually saying. Let's rotate his legs. Next step we have this is a little interesting, tricky. Open this panel. Start bending the arms. Also, let's plug into its cannon. There's a little peg in his back. And here we go. Oh, where's his head? And of course, let's open his chest. You can see there's Shockwave's head. Start. And you just connect the head. So here is Shockwave in his robot mode. This is very true accurate. Looks very true. Look like a G1 accurate. Now, before we get into this is most importantly very strange. Now, for Transform 2, this is some sort of hover-based mode. And this is some kind of hover-based mode, which is kind of really funny. First, let's unpeg. Get this. Unpeg this. Let's start this connect. This one does not stay. Now you suppose that I'm like. Now, first thing is unpeg. See that there's a peg. Goes right here on this. Sorry, see. And there we go. Here he has some kind of a, looks like a hoverboard, which is kind of ridiculous. His little peg, his little holes, and goes to peg hold, goes peg into his holes. And here we have Shockwave. He has some kind of soaring hoverboard. Looks like. Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's very cool on it. Kind of dig it. Take this off. Now, the final part that goes Connect Armor. Let's take a look at Hesco. I do actually like that the head looks more like a G1 accurate. I really like it has purples. I like it has details of headgears, just like the original one. It's got eyes of yellow. I like his detail in this. He does not have a battle damage. He does not have a battle damage. Very nice one. Look at the back. It's got a big old backpack. It's got a rubber tube. Minus he has looks like a paint scratch. He looks pretty accurate. This one. Now, for size comparison. Here is next to Optimus Prime. He's kind of a little smaller. He's a little size taller. He's the same size of Orchard Class. And here is next to Shockwave. He is kind of a little bigger one. Very size of this one's. Oh, and last but not least, here's something fun part. Here is the next to this. It is the vintage of Shockwave that came out in 1985. Used to have it from the Slagacon that was a long time ago. Remember those? That was the only thing. This. Oh, sorry, I had to make a noise. He has a little rubber damage. This one has a plastic one. So let's try and make a fan of this one. And now the final part that put assembling the armor would have looked like. First to do, let's unpeg his little armor. Whatever that is. Let's just take it off. Almost. Now, according to the instruction manual, goes peg on. That's a big old backpack. Next up, like I said before, goes peg into his snapper piece. Next up is the very interesting. There's a mechanic, looks like a mechanical arms. I had no idea. I never heard this one. There's a little peg on the shoulder. Goes, well, goes here. And there you have it. So here we have Shockwave in his weird mechanic robotics battle armors. Which I had no idea. Well, according to the back of the box, it was says combat ready armors. So I guess I better look at instructions. Well, according to the instructions, well, get this. Well, according to the instructions, this one says Gamma Disruptor Launchers. This one is Thermal Range Beam. And the last one's, you can see images. And it says, Lo-Fi, it says Dual Pulse Radiograph. Shows the little instructions. Shows the connect to this one. That's a very cool instruction, this one. Anyway, back to the figures. Now, articulation for Shockwave, he does have head can rotate, ball joint can left or right. It does go up and down that much. He has a side to side. And his arms goes up and down. Goes in and out that much. He has a thigh sole. He has a bend of the elbow. He does have swivel wrist movement. Can swivel. His other arm is the same, but this one goes up and down, goes in and out. And thigh-sole, well, because his head body was a tube. He does have swivel waist movement, which is for 60 degrees, which is kind of awesome. His leg is forwards and back, has a ratchet joint. Goes in and out that much. He has a thigh sole, then at the knee, has a ratchet joint, and his ankle left or right. There's no up and down, so that is pretty much it. So overall, this is definitely the best leader class of figure. There was already announced a new second wave is next wave. So there's a new Shockwave, or not Shockwave, Soundwave and storage room. Just hit the store shelf. May I try and find it as soon as once. So I'm very excited this one. What do you guys think about it? So anyway, there was my review. What do you guys your thought? Let us know your thought in the comment below. Be sure don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.